Ladies and gents of the YouTubes, welcome back. Oh, yep, we're wrapping it up here in the home shop. Only a couple more projects. Damon is digging into this one. This is a WR450, and this just got dropped off yesterday. The dude who owns it, local guy, he's friends with a friend of mine, so he wants to sell the bike and hasn't ridden it in a couple years. Wants us just to get it, sellable condition. So I figure we'll do like an oil change, new battery, maybe a carb clean. I don't know. We're gonna see if she'll run before we start ripping the carb off. I had, if you guys have been subscribing for a while, one of my personal bikes was an 07 WR450 that I had for riding around my property and all that good stuff. And it was the aluminum framed one. And on mine, getting the carburetor off was a super pain in the butt. I hope that this one is not quite the same, because I think on mine you had to take the rear shock off, if I remember correctly. It's been a year or so, but hopefully it's not that bad. For an 06, this thing is pretty clean. It's got some original plastics, some aftermarkets, but as far as frame wear and stuff, that's not that bad at all for an enduro bike. And it doesn't look like it's been bashed off rocks and stuff. So, we have an already. The battery I got is the wrong size. Oh boy. Probably should have checked that before we did the old acetones. Oh well. We'll definitely use it for something else. But yeah, we can always jump.
Because this just fits in there. It wouldn't accommodate anything taller.
That's true. It's weird. I looked it up and all that good stuff. And BT7, 7S. The one I got is LB, I think.
Oh.
So it was a 7, but the wrong 7. Son of a gun. Oh, boys, we're digging into her now. So, yep, these things are a pain in the ass to get the carb off of. But look at that green, awesome algae growing in the old carburetor bowl there. So we're going to try and clean the carburetor without having to take the whole thing off because, like I said, they got everything holding this carburetor on. Throttle cables, choke cables, hoses, routings, emissions crap because it's California model. This thing is a mess. But before we started, we did, hook the battery up to it, and it did make noise, so that's a good sign. So check these bad boys out. These are the mean green Yamaha jets. They're Kawasaki jets, maybe. The LG version, but definitely not going to run like that. All right, fresh carb ski. Well, I'll pull that in. There we go. Will it idle? Idle's good. Sounds good. Let's put it back together and take it back before something else breaks. All right, guys, the 450 or 440 or whatever is done, and it's fast. This thing has had a ton of engine work done to it because it is stupid fast for what it is. It runs good. Everything's, about as good as it's going to get on it. So we're going to take it back to the owner. Well, guys, when we went to drop off the race quad DVX400, whatever that thing is, the dude who owns it was like, hey, do you want to take a look at my son's dirt bike? It's got some issues. So we brought home another Yamaha. Let's take a gander. My goodness, we got a few dirt bikes in here. But this is a YZ250f, and kind of like the quads, She's a little neglected. It's got a radiator leak, big time, he said. And I noticed that the fork seals are just leaking horrible. So that's a couple of the things we're going to have to do. But it's super cold outside. I brought everything in, and I've been working on the Bonneville. So yeah, our sweet little Robin Egg Blue Bonneville here. I got the carburetors all back on. Still got to do some tightening up and everything. But it is late o'clock. Yeah, so late o'clock. I got to call it a day. Got a ton of stuff done today. I'm really happy to have that quad out of the garage. That thing takes up way too much room. And the three-wheeler, Uncle Randy's three-wheeler, we're going to take over to his shop here one of these days and get ready for the big move. Only hopefully a couple more days here, and I'll be ready to move the stuff over to the new shop. And then still got a lot of projects to do. Tim's RM370, we've been making some progress on the motor. I still need to do some painting, but I think I have the cylinder all ready, which is awesome. And then the 450X that has Chinese carb and stuff on it, we need to dig into that. That is going to be a big project. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you on the next one.